Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Vanilla RAC server. It's been a while since I've recorded on this server, quite a while in fact. But we're back on the vanilla server. We're gonna make a video, and it's gonna be excellent. We actually hopped on with the knowledge that a couple of people have left us a couple of things, so we're gonna go through that. That's gonna be what we do first, which is excellent because I don't have anything at the moment that I'm particularly working on other than that very basic tree farm, which is so basic at the moment that it's not worth seeing. So, the first announcement we have to make is, unfortunately, Nojin has decided to leave the RAC. He's just decided for reasons of his own. He had a video up. He's taking a break from YouTube. We are very sorry to see him go, but we do understand. Oh, look, everyone's got a bunch of building stuff going on. We're going to have to take a look at that and see what's going on. But he did leave us some gifts before he went. This is from him right here. My farewell present to you. Enjoy, Nojin. And, oh, he left us 3 wither skulls, a bunch of diamonds, and a diamond pick. Silk touch, efficiency 4, and breaking 3, which is awesome. I am under instructions. I'm supposed to share this with Apex. I think Frog's got his own, but yeah. So thank you very much for that, Nojin. Sorry to see you go, my friend. Keep in touch. Hope to see you again soon. So, but yeah. Anyway, that was very nice. That was very sweet. I'm sorry to see him go. Very sad. Okay. And then the next thing, Gourley mentioned he left stuff for us. There's my list plus Apex with an exclamation point. Let's see. I don't see anything. All Gourley told me was that he left me something. I don't see it. I broke some dirt upstairs that I had left when I fixed my roof. Last time I logged on, my roof for some reason had holes in it. I think maybe it was hit by lightning or something, and there was a fire. So I had to fix that, which was annoying. I forget about things like that. When you build with wood, you are subject to fire damage, which is sad. Okay, there's nothing on my balcony. We were out here just now. See, I haven't even fixed that yet. I needed more spruce wood. But it was weird because this right here, this top part was undamaged. It was just the bottom ones that were gone, which is bizarre. I don't know why that was. Okay, let's check the reading nook. I don't think we've been up there. See if we've... Oh, there we go. Excellent. Fantastic. We have stuff in our reading nook. We have a book, which is very appropriate. Oh, I forgot about that, where you can click on it, leaves the picture frame. That is a nice little update. I appreciate that. Okay, so let us read this book. Life Chapter 1 by Gourley. Okay. Oh, 16 pages. Excellent. All right, story time. There I was. I had been born into this world, a world of the unknown. I was born into a poor family, a family that could not afford a thing. We were not educated. We did not know the tales of the past and what to watch out for, as well as what could come. As well as what could come to the wasteland of sand surrounding us. We were simple carrot farmers. It's hard to do in sand. I applaud you. This is the only thing our small family could afford to do. Growing up, this is all I knew. Paying someone else to make bread from the wheat I could grow would just be money lost. Nobody in our family was able to make bread. We were unable to craft. We had not coal and no means to get it. We were unable to cook any potatoes. Oh, that's sad. I love potatoes. We were stuck in the life of growing carrots. Yeah, carrots would get old really fast. I was simply a poor child in this cruel world I had dealt with all too long. Growing up, I was often picked being the poorest child around. Some of the children would throw cobblestone at me or even coal. This is a sad story. Some of the rich kids would even try to beat me with sticks. I shouldn't be laughing. This is very sad. I am not sure where they were able to get these sticks since their village had no trees that I ever saw. Some of the other villagers said see a tree during their travels, and that may be how these kids got the sticks to beat me with, but I am not sure. Oh, gee. Okay. After a while of this, I started to collect the items I was tormented with. I would keep the cobblestone, I would keep the coal, I would keep the sticks I was beat with, and hide them all for myself. Well, that's turning lemonades from lemons. My own collection. No longer did I have only a few carrots to my name. I was unsure what I would do with these items, but they were mine and mine alone. To help pass the time growing up, I would listen to the stories of the strange old men. We all had our own job, and this is on that it nearly took my entire life to understand. Instead of items that were found or collected near our village, these men sought out the flesh of the dead, rotten flesh. I had never seen rotten flesh as well as anyone else I knew, but these old men, they seemed simply overtaken by it. I'm not sure why. Yeah, that is a little creepy. They offered what appeared to be very strange dirt of various colors. One had a deep red color of it, almost like blood, that the hard laborers would bring from the core. These men were either being punished and sent down to the mine, or would choose that this is the path they must go and take underground. Okay, make sure I didn't miss a page. They would come back with some of the strangest looking items I had ever seen some days. Other days they would not come back at all. Aw. It was a job that many feared to have to take on, but others claimed it was the best thrill. This was the group our village depended on but treated poorly. Back to the old men and their strange dirt. They had a second kind that had a yellow shade to it, much like the sand that surrounded us, but it had a glow to it. Glow? It had a glow to it. Something that would never lose its light. I wanted to have some of this for myself. I was told it was a dust that was conjured from the afterlife itself. Ooh. These old men would scare me from time to time with their stories, with these stories, but with the stories they told, but they helped protect me against the mean children growing up. They told story of a super testificate enduring victoriously everywhere. A Steve. Steve. This is someone who I feared when I first heard the stories, but as I heard more and more, I wanted to become Steve. I wanted to become Steve myself. They said that Steve is the only one that truly would value all trades the old men had to offer. I know then I must become Steve. I wanted to touch the dust they had to offer. I wanted to control it. That is when I became the youngest ever in my village to become a laborer by choice. I would deliver goods to those in the mines and return with the valuable items they found in order to help build the village. I still farmed carrots with my family, but now I was becoming more. I knew I could be Steve if I was just able to live long enough. Wow. A story that starts off sad and ends triumphantly. Well, I'm assuming triumphantly because He's working towards becoming a Steve. He didn't say he actually was a Steve. But it sounds like he's well on his way. Right? Doesn't it sound like he's well on his way? Let's go back to the ending again. I knew I could become Steve if I was just able to live long enough. So he's not Steve yet. He just has to live long enough. So I guess this is chapter 1. Excellent. Chapter 1. There's more to come, I'm assuming, because this is awesome. Thank you, Gourley. That is fantastic. We have to wait and see if he manages to be triumphant and become a Steve, and manages to get back at the kids who beat them with sticks. You just don't know where they got them from. It sounds like that's from the desert village. Actually, let's get rid of these unwelcome visitors first. No. Oh, stay away from my stuff. No, I'm stuck. Ah, dang it! I got stuck. Didn't I see another guy? Okay, I thought I saw another guy, but maybe not. Man, I got stuck and I couldn't get out. There we go. I'll fix now, though. He didn't get the top right. Yeah, okay. Ooh, and I'm glitching. I could have sworn I saw another creeper somewhere. Yeah, we have, over in the desert, there is a desert village. So I'm wondering if that is where the writer of that book originated from. If he was over in the desert village, which is actually near the clay. In fact, that's what I was thinking they were talking. I put the book up already, but that's what I thought he was talking about already. I thought he was talking about hardened red clay, because that's what I'm using over here for my tree farm, as you can see. But I don't think that's the case. So I think he's talking about redstone, because he was talking about digging, and redstone is where you would get that stuff when digging. So yeah, so this is my tree farm. I guess let's go ahead and do this quickly. Oh, there's a guy. Hey guy, you need to die because I don't want you near my house. Don't blow up my stuffs. Don't blow up my stuffs. I have knockback, so that should take care of that. Almost. Hiya, wata! Hee. Okay. Sorry. Just a little bit giddy. Okay. Let's do my tree farm real quick. This is just gonna be a little episode because stuff's... Wow, okay. Let's close the door. I'm walking around with the door closed. Our door open all the time. Now, I thought I had some more clay. I have light grain stay clay, and I discovered that you cannot actually... I think this only makes one rose red now. You don't get 2 red out of it anymore. But I don't think you can re-dye clay, which is kind of a shame. Once you've dyed it, it'd be nice if you could dye it again. And just, you know, so that way if you accidentally dye something and change your mind, you can go back. But I don't think that's the case. I have yellow, I have more light gray, I have orange. I need red or regular. If there's some hardened clay, I can make that red. I harvested a bunch of this, but obviously it was not enough. Yeah, obviously that's not enough. I just have 5. That's not enough to do anything with. But whenever I make rose red now, I feel like that would be a good time for a pulverizer. What is that over there? Just brick. Okay. Yeah, I missed the pulverizer for modded. But we're not going to compare modded all the time to vanilla. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it goes. Go ahead and harvest some potatoes. Actually, I should probably do this off camera, huh? No. Oh, there we go. I can't not get my potatoes. Give me my potatoes! Which I appreciate more now that I know there's some poor kid who only ever had carrots because he couldn't even afford potatoes. Which is very sad. Potatoes are my favorite. Except for the poisonous potatoes. So this is the tree farm here. We have the dark oak here. We have our line of birch trees here. We have our line of spruce trees. And then this will be our savanna trees, whatever they're called. The orange ones? I forget what they're called. We also need, of course, the jungle trees. I actually don't use jungle wood hardly at all. If, you know, really, I don't use them at all. I'm not particularly fond of the wood color, so I'm probably not going to have any here. I figure this will probably be a place people go if they need anything in particular. Any particular trees, as long as they replant them, I don't care. They can take it, obviously. So, yeah. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. And it's not done yet. This is going to be like a garden. I'm going to have walls and stuff. Originally, I was going to do something that kind of meanders, but I always end up with this very structured tree farm. And I don't know why. I guess it's the way I like it. But I am planning on doing kind of like a garden around it, so it's not going to be so bare. It'll be kind of nice. I'll put some glowstone pillars and stuff like that, glowstone lamps, and I'll have some pretty shrubs and that sort of thing, and decorate it up real nice so it's not so blah. But let's go ahead and take just a quick little tour around. And the next episode we'll actually be working on something. I forgot that was there. Okay, let's not die. Dying would be bad. We want other creepers and creatures of the night to die, but us to live. We must survive. Survive, survive and thrive. Okay. So we'll go over the bridge that EB made. In fact, yeah, no. I was gonna put a sign that said the bridge that EB made because it was fun to say that. It was fun to say over the bridge that EB made. But yeah. Now I don't know if I've showed this in my video or not. EB showed it in his video, so I'm assuming it's okay. I'm gonna run with the assumption it's okay. But this is his new house. It looks very nice. It looks like he's still doing a little bit of work on it, unless that's intentional. That little column of leaves. But I'm assuming maybe he had that column of leaves there to do just as like a scaffolding. Because a lot of people use leaves as scaffolding. I'm not entirely sure why, because you need shears for it, as opposed to, you know, dirt where you just need a shovel. And I always have a shovel on me. I don't always have shears on me. See? Shovel. Ha ha! So. And this is Gourley's little speed boost, which is very nice. Let's see. Alk and Chill's house is looking good, and it doesn't look like they've done a ton more work on it since I saw it last. It looks kind of the same, but it's very nice. It's very nice indeed. Apex has been doing a ton of work on his bridge, it looks like. That is awesome, actually. Really like the way that's looking. Okay, since I'm a little behind the times, and I don't know what people have shown and what people have not in various videos, and what they want shown and what they don't, I'm actually not going to show you some of the latest stuff that's going on. In fact, I'm going to avoid some of it. I'm going to show you Frog's house here because I think it's really cool. I like the design a lot. It's very modern, and very clean looking. Not to mention it's always fun to come in and open all these and annoy him. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, but very basic. He needs to work on his interior decorating just a little bit. But I do like the little alcove and the little stair. Actually, what is that? Is that just a hole in the floor for the sake of having a hole? For shame. There's a code violation right there, so that's what that is. a little basement or a first floor, I suppose. Yeah, a little back door. Okay, so this is technically the first floor. Very nice, very nice. And then the second floor. And then the third floor. I like it. I like it a lot. And oh, here's his beds. Very nice beds. So yeah, okay. So that's actually all I'm going to be able to show you because I don't know who else. Oh, here we go. I don't know who else has what. Oh, my house isn't rendered in completely. Come on. Render. Render. Look beautiful for me. No, you're not going to look beautiful for me? It's not going to look beautiful for me. But yeah, so that's going to be it for now. So, yeah, I'm sorry I can't show you more. I forgot to find out what the guys are willing, or, you know, are okay with being shown and what they're not. So I'm just going to play it safe and just basically show off my stuff and Frog stuff and the outside of EB's. I don't know if he's shown the inside, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's it. That's it for now. We just wanted to check in, say hi. We're still on the vanilla rack, and I wanted to see the gifts that we had been left. Which they're wonderful. Thank you, Nojin, and thank you, Gourley. I'm looking forward to that second chapter, Gourley, to find out if he becomes a Steve and manages to become more than just a poor carrot farmer who lives in the desert. So yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. My name is Ryla, and I will talk to you later. Bye.